Welcome back to English Edition. My name is Nicole King and it's a pleasure to be here at Radio Television Marbella Studios. During this programme, I'm going to go through some of the local town hall news with you, things that they've been up to improve Marbella, events coming up, investments made, and also where to beware of roadworks. And then we'll be welcoming some international residents into the studio so we get a good look of what's going on behind the scenes in Marbella right now. Anyway, let's start with the news. A new initiative aimed at inspiring the next generation of entrepreneurs has been launched at Guadaiza Secondary School. The project, called Guadaiza Emprende, introduces young people to the world of business and challenges them to come up with ideas that could benefit San Pedro Alcántara. For many of the students taking part, it marks their first step into entrepreneurship. A total of 115 students from Year 11, Sixth Form and vocational training courses at Guadaiza Secondary School have taken part in the first edition of Guadaiza Emprende. The competition, organised by the school's Economics and Entrepreneurship Department, invited students to develop business ideas they believe could make a positive contribution to San Pedro Alcántara.
Llevamos desde septiembre trabajando en este proyecto y bueno, hemos hecho varias fases, hemos hecho 3 fases. La primera fase un poco de estudio de mercado, análisis del entorno y luego pues hemos creado los planes de empresa, los folletos, los anuncios, los productos y bueno, ha sido un proceso largo, pero la verdad que el resultado, pues yo estoy la verdad que muy emocionada con lo que han hecho todos los alumnos.
More than 20 stands filled the church square in San Pedro, where members of the public were able to discover the students' projects and support them by purchasing products and services on offer. The proceeds raised will help fund future educational and participatory initiatives of this kind.
Que es muy importante porque reúnen más de 21 stands, pues las prácticas de emprendimiento y sobre todo fundamentalmente donde aparecen proyectos estratégicos, sus debilidades, sus fortalezas, donde exponen y venden una serie de productos y donde llevan todo el curso 2025-26 desarrollando este proyecto educativo.
Creemos que es muy importante que desde jóvenes inculcarles estos valores, estas habilidades, estas competencias que se aprenden cuando uno tiene que estar desarrollando un proyecto, ¿no?
Throughout the project, students learned the key stages involved in developing a business idea, working together in teams to create some highly original proposals.
Básicamente es una empresa que está en lo último de la tecnología. Nos encargamos de crear inventos nuevos para mejorar la calidad de las familias y de las personas.
Este curso tuvimos que crear una empresa para la cultura emprendedora, la asignatura de cultura emprendedora, y pues nosotras decidimos, como nos gusta mucho hornear y hacer cosas así, dulces, pues decidimos hacer una pastelería que se llama Gila's Bakery.
Queremos mejorar la movilidad entre municipios en toda Costa del Sol, que sea más eficiente ya que tenemos muchísimo atasco, y también para ayudar al medio ambiente, porque si nos movemos todo en tren sería mucho más fácil para todos y también es mucho más económico.
The event also provided an opportunity for the school to showcase some of the innovative educational practices being promoted by its leadership team.
Tenemos un punto verde, tenemos un punto violeta, o sea, el punto verde viene con el programa Aldea, el punto violeta con el programa del Pacto contra la Violencia de Género, el Pacto de Estado. Aparte también estamos presentando aquí el sindicato de estudiantes, tenemos un sindicato de estudiantes en los cuales ellos alzan la voz por sus derechos. También tenemos una tribu, la tribu Guadaiza, que son un grupo de mediadores.
Nosotros básicamente queremos pues, encargarnos de proteger todos los derechos de los alumnados y de llevar a cabo actividades en el centro. Al final, nosotros consideramos que el centro no es solo lo que pasa dentro de las aulas, sino también todos los proyectos que se llevan detrás y que se hacen extraescolarmente.
The aim for next year is to expand the initiative with the support of the Municipal Employment, Economic Development and SMEs Department, allowing students from other local schools to take part as well. A sporting event that generated huge interest last year is returning to Marbella this summer. It's a football match featuring some very familiar names, bringing together members of Spain's under-20 World Cup winning team and veteran players from the Spanish Footballers Association. And there's a charitable cause at the heart of it all. The match takes place on the 16th of June. Here are the details. Spain's under-20 World Cup winning team from Nigeria will take on a selection representing the Association of Spanish Veteran Footballers in a charity match on the 16th of June. The event will raise funds for CADI, the Centre for Functional Diversity Support, once again combining sport and solidarity in a fixture that will give fans the chance to see former stars back in action, including Vicente Valcarce.
Los futbolistas siempre nos sentimos muy bien pues porque tengamos ese apoyo. Están en todas partes en este tipo de partidos, eventos, y nos hacen a los exjugadores poder seguir disfrutando y poder colaborar sobre todo con partidos de este tipo benéficos, que es que ahora es lo que nos queda, ¿no? Yo creo que es donde debemos estar.
Rubén de la Red, que estuvo en la presentación del año pasado, también estará, y los dos que salen en el cartelito, Xavi Hernández y Carlos Marchena, por parte de la selección sub-20. Poco a poco iremos lanzando más nombres para que vayan comprando más entradas. Y el que no tenga entradas, que aporte en la fila cero.
Last year, proceeds from the event went to the Butterfly Skin Association. This time, all funds raised will support CADI, making it a particularly special occasion for the organisation.
Es un regalazo porque para la Asociación CADI el deporte está en su ADN, como muchos sabéis, no se nos resiste ningún deporte, y este año precisamente, tal como ha dicho, iniciamos un proyecto de fútbol femenino para chicas con discapacidad intelectual.
The mayor highlighted Marbella's growing reputation as a destination for major sporting events and thanked the players for their commitment to the initiative. She also stressed the importance of the work carried out by CADI and encouraged football fans to attend the match, which will be held at the Marbella Football Centre.
Tendremos la oportunidad de acompañaros y sobre todo de disfrutar con vosotros. Así que muchas gracias, porque como bien decía y sí decía también la propia delegación, no es fácil que un evento tan importante como este repita destino, y en este caso en la segunda edición. Espero que sean muchos, porque os garantizo que si nos hacéis sede permanente vais a tener aquí nombre completo. Vamos, en fin, vosotros os sentís encantados, nosotros más. Así que muchas gracias, espero que tenga el mismo éxito que la edición anterior.
Tickets are available for a symbolic price of €3 through CADI, and a donation fund has also been set up for anyone wishing to support the cause. Marbella's planning department has announced 2 new milestones in the proposed development of a 365,000 square metre site in the Arroyo Segundo area. The local government board has approved the project to cover part of the watercourse, as well as the initial proposal defining the land included within the development zone. Alongside Marbella's long-awaited permanent fairground, the plans would improve road connections and create a new neighbourhood, including a significant number of public housing properties. Further progress has been made on the major urban development project planned for a 365,000 square metre site in Arroyo Segundo, between the La Ermita Industrial Estate, La Cañada and Bello Horizonte. At its latest meeting, the local government board approved the project to cover the section of the stream that runs through the area near the future fairground site.
Arrancamos con todos los permisos y sectoriales, sobre todo de aguas, medio ambiente, etcétera, que nos van a permitir hacer realidad también la cubrición de ese arroyo, así como las obras que eviten cualquier tipo de inundación en la zona.
A second planning procedure has also moved forward, with the initial approval of the proposal defining the boundaries of the land included in the wider development area.
Un paso urbanístico más para que sea realidad, conseguir que sea realidad ese desarrollo de la zona norte del polígono La Ermita, entre La Ermita y la zona de La Cañada.
The next step will be work on the preliminary partial development plan for a project that would transform the area into an entirely new neighbourhood. The proposal includes 1,330 homes, of which 532 would be public housing, together with green spaces, a logistics centre for freight transport and improvements to the road network aimed at easing congestion on the motorway. The plans also include Marbella's long-awaited permanent fairground. The Councillor for Festivities, Yolanda Marin, has presented an initial outline of the proposed fairground project. The site would cover around 70,000 square metres, similar in size to the San Pedro Fairground, and would also include dedicated parking facilities.
Las casetas que serían día y noche porque existiría solamente ya un recinto, empezando por las casetas más de familia, finalizando en las casetas de juventud. Aquí tendríamos otra zona de alimentación y ya pasaríamos a las zonas de atracciones mayores, atracciones infantiles. Esta avenida sería una avenida muy amplia, con zonas verdes, que delimita las dos zonas infantiles y de adolescentes y mayores.
The project envisages a new access roundabout, space for security and emergency services, and an auditorium for concerts and live events. The aim is for the future fairground to host both daytime and evening fair activities, while serving as a multi-purpose venue throughout the year. In the meantime, for this year's fair, the Town Hall has secured an additional 10,000 square metres of space, meaning that for the first time, the youth area will be fully integrated into the main fairground site. The Town Hall is moving ahead within the removal of up to 6 high-voltage electricity pylons across the municipality, as well as the underground installation of 2 kilometres of power lines in Nueva Andalucía. The overall investment is expected to reach around €2 million and is being funded through private urban development projects. It's an issue that has remained unresolved since the rapid expansion of the Gil era. A new urban development continues to take shape across Marbella. The Town Hall is using the opportunity to improve public spaces and infrastructure, including the removal of high-voltage electricity pylons. One such project is already underway in Nueva Andalucía, where 6 pylons are being dismantled and 2 kilometres of overhead cabling placed underground. The work is being financed through private investment linked to nearby developments.
Son 2 líneas de media tensión, en concreto la Marbella Paraíso y la de Cosón Nueva Andalucía. Ambas circulan en el corazón de Nueva Andalucía, como pueden comprobar, justo al lado de viviendas, y que suponen una inversión de 2 millones de euros que ha sufragado precisamente un proyecto urbanístico que se está desarrollando en la zona.
The aim of this project, as with others already completed in Calle Castilla and the Salduba area, and those currently underway in Rio Real, is to address infrastructure shortcomings in parts of the municipality that experience significant urban growth without the corresponding investment in services and facilities. According to the councillor, the objective is to create opportunities to improve residents' quality of life. He also outlined a number of further projects currently being planned by the infrastructure unit within the urban planning department.
Estamos hablando de lo que tenemos por delante, de prácticamente la eliminación de 50 torres, un número muy importante. También quiero insistir que no es una actuación que se vaya a llevar en el corto plazo, estamos hablando en el medio y largo plazo, pero que son actuaciones necesarias. Actuaciones que, que completan en Nueva Andalucía, que completan en Río Real, que van a actuar de una manera muy importante en la zona de Bello Horizonte en Marbella.
The councillor also announced that the Town Hall plans to work with Endesa on a specific project linked to the new electricity substation in the northern part of the San Pedro industrial estate. The facility is expected to guarantee the power supply required for future residential developments and the urban expansion in the area. Marbella's local Civil Protection Board has met to review and update the municipality's emergency plan. The board has also approved new tsunami and wildfire simulation exercises designed to strengthen emergency preparedness. Meanwhile, Councillor José Eduardo Díaz has announced plans to ask the Ministry of Transport to make the toll motorway free to use during emergency situations. Representatives from all the agencies involved in emergency management gathered at Marbella's local police headquarters for the annual Civil Protection Board meeting. Among those attending were the local police, National Police, Guardia Civil, Civil Protection Volunteers, the Fire Brigade, health centres, the Costa del Sol Hospital, the Traffic Authority, DYA Emergency Services, the 061 Emergency Healthcare Service, road maintenance teams and even the Port Authority. One of the main concerns raised during the meeting was the need for urgent action from the Ministry of Transport to address congestion affecting both the A7 coastal road and the AP7 toll motorway. The issue becomes particularly serious when traffic incidents occur, as happened earlier this week following a major collision involving 2 lorries. The Town Hall is calling for a dedicated emergency contingency plan with practical measures to prevent the network from becoming gridlocked.
Los planes de contingencia pasan por intentar buscar viales alternativos, trazar una coordinación perfecta entre la Guardia Civil y la Policía Local, tengan en cuenta que las A7 y la AP7 no son competencia de la Policía Local, necesitamos que ellos nos pidan colaboración y ayuda, y los medios son muy escasos, aunque lo hacen fenomenalmente bien y se matan trabajando, nuestros guardias civiles de tráfico necesitan ayuda y apoyo.
One example highlighted was the lack of certain key resources, including a heavy-duty recovery vehicle capable of removing large lorries, which Marbella currently does not have. The board also approved updates to the municipality's emergency plans to bring them into line with the latest regulations. These documents include training programs, prevention measures, and response procedures for different types of emergency.
Hemos acordado hacer, coincidiendo con la finalización del plan de playas anual, en el mes de septiembre más o menos, realizar un simulacro de maremoto. En este caso probablemente se realizará en las playas de San Pedro Alcántara. También hemos aprobado el realizar un simulacro en materia de incendios forestales, en este caso para poner a prueba los planes de autoprotección de nuestras urbanizaciones, que son las zonas de más riesgo.
The meeting underlined the close coordination that exists between all emergency services and agencies involved in safeguarding Marbella and its residents when incidents occur. There was plenty of activity at Marbella's Virgen del Carmen Marina last Wednesday, as the port became the setting for a major emergency drill. The exercise simulated the rescue of a vessel and involved a number of different emergency and security services. These types of operations are designed to keep response teams prepared and ensure coordination procedures work effectively when real incidents occur. A fire broke out on a boat moored at Marbella's Virgen del Carmen Marina, triggering a major rescue and emergency response operation to evacuate those on board, protect nearby port users, and prevent pollution reaching the sea. Fortunately, it was only a simulation, but one that brought together more than 35 personnel from a range of emergency services. The exercise was designed to test response times, operational coordination, and emergency protocols in a complex scenario, beginning with an emergency call to the 112 control center.
Se hace una serie de actuaciones que, si están bien entrenadas, planificadas y además están perfectamente organizadas, a la hora de poder actuar, si de verdad hay un incidente como este, pues es muy fácil si se ha hecho previamente. Si no, pues hay complejidad, porque estamos hablando de que son diferentes cuerpos, diferentes servicios.
The drill, which included civilian volunteers acting as casualties and bystanders, also extended onto the quayside to simulate the impact of smoke on visitors and port workers. Firefighters, civil protection volunteers, and the company responsible for maritime rescue and lifeguard services all deployed their resources as part of the operation. The aim was to assess coordination between agencies, identify any potential weaknesses, and evaluate how effectively the incident could be brought under control. In case of Marbella's fire brigade, the response time was less than 7 minutes.
Los tiempos han sido, por nuestra parte, reales totalmente. O sea, no estábamos escondidos detrás de la calle de atrás para llegar enseguida, sino que han sido tiempos de respuesta reales desde el parque de bomberos.
Nos tenemos que estar coordinando en todo momento, porque nos llega un verano bastante duro, bastante lleno de afluencia de público, y de verdad que todas estas cosas, todos estos ejercicios nos viene muy bien de estar día a día, todo el día actualizándonos. También nos viene bien trabajar con personas externas, ¿no?, como son los compañeros del puerto deportivo y los compañeros también de Socorrismo Málaga, que son las campañas que llevan la campaña de playa de este año.
The exercise forms part of the Marina's ongoing quality assurance program as it works towards renewing its prestigious queue for quality for certification. It is also linked to efforts to extend the same distinction to 21 of Marbella's 25 beaches. The recent improvements to San Pedro Alcántara's Three Gardens Park are already clearly visible in the Arab Garden area. New trees have been planted, while pruning, maintenance and restoration work has also been carried out. The aim is not only to enhance the appearance of one of San Pedro's most attractive green spaces, but also to encourage more residents and visitors to make use of this important urban park. San Pedro de Alcántara Town Hall has completed a series of restoration works in the Arab Garden, one of the most distinctive areas within the Three Gardens Park. The project was designed to improve, preserve and enhance this public space, restoring its functionality while strengthening its landscape character and making it more enjoyable for residents and visitors alike.
Desde el año pasado se concesionó este parque a una empresa adjudicataria, tiene un importe de 400.000 euros y lógicamente hay que decir que dentro de las mejoras que aportó esta empresa estaba una que para nosotros era muy importante, que es la recuperación del jardín árabe, un jardín árabe que tiene una superficie de 7.500 metros cuadrados.
According to the Deputy Mayor, the initiative reflects the local authorities' ongoing commitment to maintaining and improving public spaces throughout San Pedro de Alcántara. He highlighted the Arab Garden as one of the park's most unique features, valued for both its design and its ornamental appeal.
Todo eso acompañado de unas praderas que hay que decir que no es césped, como entendemos normalmente, sino son praderas naturales que lógicamente el trabajo consistirá durante el mantenimiento en conseguir fundamentalmente que esté desbrozado y que esté limpio.
The work has included the planting of 54 new fruit trees, along with pruning and maintenance of the dwarf palm beds. A new drip irrigation system has also been installed, helping to improve water efficiency while making the gardens easier to maintain in the future.
Esta fuente, pues hay que recordar, bueno, pues que tenía fugas, no tenía una estación de bombeo, no tenía depuración, tenía pérdidas y todos los que han pasado por aquí, pues nadie encontraba la fórmula para poder ponerla en funcionamiento. Y lo que se ha hecho precisamente es, por un lado, nuevas instalaciones de tuberías, también se ha buscado un nuevo sistema de bombeo y depuración.
The councillor noted that the project has done more than simply improve the appearance of the garden. It has also introduced more efficient infrastructure to help preserve the space over the long term. The improvements have been completed with the installation of 2 new information boards for visitors. An almost endless list of famous footballers and former football stars took part in the 5th edition of the World Paddle Soccer Tournament. They may have swapped the football for a paddle racket, but their competitive spirit remains very much intact. This year's event also had a charitable focus, with funds raised going to La Sonrisa de Daniela, a foundation supporting research into a rare disease. World Paddle Soccer celebrated its 5th anniversary this year, confirming its place as one of the highlights of Marbella's summer sporting calendar. Created by local professional paddle player José Bernal, the tournament once again brought together 2 passions closely linked to the city: paddle, one of the fastest growing sports in the area, and a remarkable lineup of football legends. Around 30 former professional footballers took part in this year's edition.
Es un torneo de referencia, un torneo que es la 5ª edición que se celebra en la ciudad, por lo tanto un torneo consolidado, donde es uno de los torneos más importantes desde el punto de vista deportivo, pero también desde el punto de vista social. Estamos hablando de grandes estrellas del fútbol que se dan cita en Marbella, que tiene una multitud de seguidores en redes sociales, llegando a acumular más de 100 millones de seguidores en redes sociales, por lo tanto un evento que tiene un impacto mediático muy importante.
The tournament was held at Los Granados Club from the 1st to the 3rd of June. As well as providing plenty of sporting action, the event continued to showcase Marbella as a leading destination for sport and tourism. The competition concluded with a gala dinner at the Hard Rock Hotel, where the winning pair were among the evening's main attractions.
Es el tercer año que vengo y bueno, ha ido súper bien. Hemos conseguido ganar este año después de haber sufrido porque ha sido complicado. Hemos tenido grandes rivales enfrente que nos han puesto las cosas complicadas y bueno, el primer año perdí la final, el segundo quedamos terceros y este año hemos conseguido ganar, así que muy contentos.
Marbella todos los años se nos hace un tiempo muy bueno, es muy agradable unir pádel con exfutbolistas en un lugar tan maravilloso como este, disfrutar de la gastronomía, de la ciudad.
This year, the tournament also raised funds for La Sonrisa de Daniela, an organisation that supports research into Langerhans cell histiocytosis, a rare disease affecting only around 60 people worldwide.
Los campeones, Fernando Llorente y Xavi Prieto, que han ganado el torneo en una final espectacular, con mucho nivel, a 3 sets, súper igualada, con mucho calor, mucho público y ha sido un torneazo espectacular.
The gala dinner brought the event to a close after 3 days of competition that also included visits from local school children, giving them the chance to watch some of footballers' former stars in action on the paddle court. One of the town hall's priorities is to improve traffic flow in the southern part of San Pedro de Alcántara. To help achieve that, a new two-way link road has been created and work is now nearing completion on a new public car park. We visited the area to see how the project is progressing. A new public car park currently under construction in the Las Mimosas area next to the Guadalpín Banús Hotel is expected to be completed later this month. The project forms part of a wider initiative to improve mobility in the area and also includes new traffic calming measures, upgraded street lighting and the reorganisation of waste collection points.
Se han asfaltado casi 7.000 metros cuadrados de viarios, tenemos más de 70 nuevas plazas de aparcamiento, se ha hecho una reorganización integral del tráfico, se han cambiado luminarias, se ponen a disposición en el tema de contenedores para ordenar también zonas de contenedores.
The works are part of a broader scheme that has created a new two-way connecting road in the southern part of San Pedro de Alcántara. The route is intended to provide an alternative to the A7, helping to redistribute traffic and ease congestion at some of the area's busiest access points.
Era un viario que tenía la alternativa de tráfico que muchísimos ciudadanos de San Pedro sabían que estaban y es muy segura, muy práctica, pero nosotros entendimos que se podía hacer una serie de mejoras que permitiera el doble sentido, que no solamente fuera de Nueva Andalucía a San Pedro, sino que también se permitiera desde la zona de San Pedro hasta la rotonda de Nueva Andalucía, o sea, justo la previa a Puerto Banús. Creo que eso mejora mucho porque descongestiona a 7.
The project is being carried out at the junction of Edgar Neville, Rafael Alberti, Las Mimosas and Ventura del Mar streets. With an investment of more than €200,000, the improvements are designed to make the area more accessible, efficient and better prepared for future traffic demands. It was a day of farewells at the Western Costa del Sol Commonwealth of Municipalities. Manuel Cardeña has brought his time as president of the regional body to a close as he prepares to take up his new role as a member of the Andalusian Parliament in the coming days. The occasion also provided an opportunity to reflect on his years in office and the projects delivered during his tenure. Marbella councillor and until now president of the Western Costa del Sol Commonwealth of Municipalities, Manuel Cardeña, has officially stepped down from the role and is preparing to begin the next chapter of his political career in the Andalusian Parliament. During his farewell, he expressed his gratitude both to his own team and to opposition representatives for the spirit of cooperation that had characterised much of the work carried out over the past 3 years.
Bueno, yo creo que todo el plan de inversiones de Acosol, esos 350 millones de euros, nos va a hacer pues que los próximos episodios de sequía que tengamos sean más llevaderos. Luego todo el tema de residuos, la verdad es que pues con la selectiva y con los nuevos contratos y con los puntos limpios.
Among the major projects already underway, Cardeña highlighted plans for a cogeneration plant that will produce energy and contribute to the area's future sustainability goals.
El siguiente paso sería esa planta de cogeneración, esa planta que nos ponga pues en la eliminación cero de residuos, pero bueno, eso ya le tocará a los que vengan detrás, pero bueno, hemos sentado las bases para poder tener esa instalación que nos haga conseguir el objetivo que tenemos, que es residuo cero en la Costa del Sol y que todos los residuos se valoricen, se reciclen o se valoricen o que creen energía a través de ellos, ¿no? Eso es lo que nos ha faltado, pero está ya encauzado y ya no hay marcha atrás.
Looking ahead to his new role in regional politics, the Popular Party representative said he intends to ensure that the needs and interests of the Costa del Sol continue to have a strong voice in the Andalusian Parliament.
Y trasladar las exigencias que los costasoleños necesitan, trabajar para que esas iniciativas y esas inversiones sigan llegando a través del gobierno de Juan Moreno, apoyar a los delegados provinciales, a los consejeros y ser ese mecanismo de comunicación entre la Costa del Sol y el Parlamento de Andalucía y las demás áreas de gobierno.
In my experience, Línea Directa is superb when it comes to insurance, particularly for expats. I have met the dedicated English-speaking team that answers our phone calls. Real people with real families who take pride in providing the best service. Whether it's for home insurance, car, motorbike, they will ensure you get the policy best suited to you. They've also got new policies, especially for our pets and anti-squatter. Everything is in English, everyone is friendly, and everyone is truly doing their best for us. Call 952 14 78 34 or go to their website lineadirector.com for further details.
Have you heard of Zero Hero? Well, I'll tell you. Zero Hero is a community initiative that rewards designated drivers with free soft drinks. Every single one of our venues gets special branding, including this sticker which has a QR code which will lead you straight to our website. The Zero Hero project is in collaboration with the Línea Directa Road Safety Foundation. So whether you're a customer who goes to wonderful restaurants or a restaurant who serves wonderful people, this is definitely something for you. Go to our zerohero.es website to find out more. Sometimes there are numbers that shape your life. Thousands of minutes putting in your contact lenses, hundreds of blurred memories, and many lost pairs of glasses. But there are also numbers that give you confidence. For more than 30 years at Baviera, we have performed 1 million treatments, 1 million reasons for a life without glasses. Baviera Ophthalmology Clinic.
And now I'm delighted to welcome to the programme a young lady that I meet regularly on the Paseo Marítimo, on the boardwalk of San Pedro Alcántara. Anna, welcome to English Edition. Lovely to see you and have you here on the programme.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here and nice to see you as well.
Where are you from originally, Anna?
I'm from Finland.
Ah, we don't have such a big Finnish community here, or do we?
Not too big, but you have... yeah, I have a few Finnish friends. But yeah, you're right, like we're not so many, and you know, as we are such a small country, only around 5 million people living there, so yeah, we have a small community.
Do you have shops here with your typical foods and things like that? Because most of us nationalities now can get our comfort foods here as well. And do you also have like Finnish products, or do you get it through the other nationalities?
Yeah, we get them through other nationalities, like for example Spisa in Central Plaza in Nueva Andalusia, and other small Scandi shops. And also there are a few in Fuengirola, which is more like, more Finnish people are centred there.
Very cool. And you are an artist. Have you always been an artist? It's like something since you were a child that you have had this passion? Tell us that, because you've got an exhibition coming up in the 18th of June in Benavides, which is lovely. Congratulations. Oh. But how did it all start?
Oh yeah, I've been painting since I was like, before I could walk almost. So my grandmother was an artist, and also in our family there is this one in Finland, at least famous artist, Aimo Tukiainen, who has made the most famous statue in Helsinki about the of our president at the time, Mannerheim. So that's in the center, in a prime location in Helsinki.
That's a very proud thing to have as a family, a family thing. Look at that, a family's done that.
Yeah, so it is in my blood.
And how did you come to be in Marbella?
Because of the sun, actually. And I came here, initially, the first time I came here was 2011. I came here on a holiday with my friends, and since the first day, I thought, okay, I'm going to move here one day. And well, it took a few years, because I moved here 2017 was the first time I actually moved here.
Was it a culture shock for you, or were you ready for that change?
Actually, yeah, I always felt like this is sort of my home.
Because I imagine the timetables, just in the times that we have breakfast, lunch and dinner, is very different.
It suits me so good.
Yes,
so much better than
you like the longer days.
Yes.
And
yeah, I totally prefer that. Have the breakfast like closer to the noon, and then lunch in the afternoon, and then late dinner. It's perfect for me.
And are you lucky to be able to just do your artwork? Or do you have other jobs as well? Or can you actually just live from your artwork?
At the moment, well, I'm hoping art will be my 100% profession. But now I'm working also in a high-end real estate with Christie's in the Golden Mile. So these two, they go very well together.
They do, because you can make all those beautiful paintings for all those beautiful homes.
Yes.
I mean, what a perfect relationship.
Yes.
Match made in heaven, I would say.
Totally.
And the exhibition is in the Calle in Malaga, but whereabouts is your exhibition in Benavides? Tell us a little bit about the exhibition itself.
Yeah, so it'll be on 18th of June from 6:30 till late. Well, let's say 9 o'clock, so people can go for dinner after that. It will be on the street where all the restaurants are. So it's really nice, you know, people can come there and then go for dinner or...
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And there will be some drinks and maybe some small canapes and, yeah, hopefully many people will be able to attend.
Wonderful. What kind of price range are we looking for one of your pieces of art, so people can get their money ready for when they go up to Benavides?
Yeah, well, we're starting from around 2,000, and the most valuable at the moment is 7.5.
Wow. Well, I wish you lots of luck. Everyone, Benavides on the 18th of June from 6:30 till 8:39, and you get a good chance to see the lovely Anna's artwork. You can also go to your website and check out the website and contact the lovely lady herself.
Yes, it's artbyak.com.
My daughter's also an AK. I like that.
Oh, great.
Exactly. Good AKs together. Anna, congratulations. I love your artwork. I've actually picked out one piece already that I want for my home. I've seen it like, oh, that would be nice on top of the piano.
Let me know. Maybe we can do something
Maybe
about
we could do a deal.
Yes.
Anna, thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me here. Thanks.
In my experience, Linea Directa is superb when it comes to insurance, particularly for expats. I have met the dedicated English-speaking team that answers our phone calls. Real people with real families who take pride in providing the best service. Whether it's for home insurance, car, motorbike, they will ensure you get the policy best suited to you. They've also got new policies, especially for our pets and anti-squatter. Everything is in English, everyone is friendly, and everyone is truly doing their best for us. Call 952 14 78 34 or go to their website lineadirector.com for further details.
Have you heard of Zero Hero? Well, I'll tell you. Zero Hero is a community initiative that rewards designated drivers with free soft drinks. Every single one of our venues gets special branding, including this sticker which has a QR code which will lead you straight to our website. The Zero Hero project is in collaboration with the Linea Directa Road Safety Foundation. So whether you're a customer who goes to wonderful restaurants or a restaurant who serves wonderful people, this is definitely something for you. Go to our zerohero.es website to find out more. Sometimes there are numbers that shape your life. Thousands of minutes putting in your contact lenses, hundreds of blurred memories, and many lost pairs of glasses. But there are also numbers that give you confidence. For more than 30 years at Baviera, we have performed 1 million treatments, 1 million reasons for a life without glasses. Baviera Ophthalmology Clinic.
Before I welcome my next guest, a big happy birthday to Mary Lyne Blackburn. She's come all the way from the USA to celebrate her birthday in Marbella. She hasn't been here in over a decade, and it's lovely to see how much joy this city brings to so many. Anyway, Mary Lyne was let down by her Tapator person, and I said, don't worry, I know just the person, Linda Greenway. Linda, welcome to the program. A big thank you for just stepping up there, because you are undeniably one of the best Tapator people that you could want. I'm always saying to you, everyone could do with a Linda in their life. I mean, you love the old town, you love the food, you love the culture of Spain.
Mm-hmm. No, I love all the traditions. I love all those kind of things, and all the cultures that have gone through Spain. I mean, it makes it fascinating, and so that changes all the tapas that you have. So it's like from the Phoenicians, and then you got all the dried fish and the cured fish and things like that. So like yesterday we had mojama, which is dried tuna fish.
Oh, I didn't know that was dried tuna fish.
Yeah.
I knew it was dried something, but I didn't realise it was tuna.
But it's sliced, and it looks like it could be ham. And I always like to put it on the table, and people think it's ham, and then when they try it, they're like, it's ham-like. And it's not fishy-like either. It's really, yeah.
But they preserve the foods like that, I suppose, because in the old days, that was the only way to keep food fresh, was by using salt and these different ways. And it is fascinating.
Yeah. So I mean, you've got all these like long traditions, and then it's been brought into all the different foods that we have. It's like when the Romans came, you know, and they brought the olives and they brought the wine. And I mean, here, I mean, in Marbella, we've got an olive tree that's 1,000 years old. I mean, it always amazes me. It's like, can you imagine all the things that olive tree has seen?
Well, in the old time, when you have the rest of the Roman walls around, I mean, that is, when you think that we're walking in the streets, and you say, what have these streets seen?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I've seen in these streets over the last 6 decades, but when you think, you know, time immemorial, it's really quite imposing.
Yeah. And then, I mean, coming back to the different kind of the cheeses. I mean, the payoyo cheese, I love that one.
What's a payoyo?
It's a goat. It's a small goat. And there's quite a few farms going up towards Ronda. And so it's like it's a creamy goat's cheese, but it's firm at the same time. So it's really nice. And then one of the tapas places, they serve it with angel hair. And angel hair, cabello de ángel, is also really delicious. It's actually like a pumpkin, if you look at it. And the pumpkin, you cook it, and then it comes out like this hair-like looking jam, and it's sweet, but it's really nice with the
cheeses.
With
that
the
mix.
cheese, yeah. And I'm trying to think of the other things. Oh, you got to have the ham. I mean, we're in Spain, so yeah, you got to try the different hams. And then with the hams, you got the front legs are different to the back legs of the ham, you know. So yeah. It's nice to
Is that what makes the difference with it being think or hotter, 5Js? Is that the qualities where the part of the animal, or is that just a process?
No, there's also like different qualities as well, and then you've also got the acorn ham, and you've got all those kind of different,
specialities, variants.
Yeah, and it's quite fascinating when I mean, the one who's eating the acorns towards the latter stages, they'll be eating like 10 kilos of acorns a day, you know.
Oh, bless them.
I know, I feel sorry for them.
Okay, change the subject.
Yes,
change the subject. Back to tapas.
Yeah.
Because Mary Line and her friends wanted to do an early tapa tour, as opposed to obviously walking through the streets and the bars aren't open yet. I thought it was lovely that you went to the market, but Marbella Central Market really is worth a visit. I don't think everyone thinks about going there. No. And it is such a sight. It's experience.
No, I love that. Obviously, you've got the ham area, but then you've got the local fishermen, and there's like 3 generations of fishermen. They have their stands there, and you can actually choose what fish you want, and then they'll cook it for you, because there's like a little kitchen behind. And then also the lady who's got all the vegetables will go through the tomatoes, and you've got really special tomatoes here because they grow in Malaga, and you won't find them in the supermarkets because you've got like the sea air going in, and so you've got like the salt from that and the water. So then these tomatoes are like huge. They call them like huevo de toro, like
yes, we won't bull's
eggs or whatever you like to call them.
Balls.
But they're so juicy, and so that's why they can't really transport them. So you can only find them in the market or in special like places where the tapas places where they'll have those really good like tomatoes. So yeah, we had some of those actually yesterday. But coming back to the market, I mean, they'll cut up some of the tomatoes so you can actually have that also with the fish or with the hams. So they all work together in the market. And then there's another place where you've got the oysters. And then there's really nice, they make on crystal bread, it's sobrasada, and then they put a bit of honey on it, and then they heat it up. And that's actually really delicious. So yeah, they've got lots of little different kind of things.
I'd never seen sobrasada before until I moved to Spain. And back in the 80s in the Curros bar, they'd have these big glass bowls, one full of tuna, one full of sobrasada, which is like mushed chorizo with fat or something?
Yes, it's like the inside It's like just the chorizo, but without like the skin kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it really is interesting, the culinary delicacies that you can get in
yeah.
Spain.
And migas. I mean, migas is something that you wouldn't normally get in a restaurant. Yeah. And you can get that also in the market. So it's nice to try the typical traditional kind of things. And throughout the ages, I mean, salmorejo used to be white. It used to be originally when the Romans were like taking their backpack into the fields to work, then it would just be bread with olive oil, with vinegar, a little bit of garlic, and they'd do that so then it wouldn't dry out whilst they're in the fields. And then eventually that's changed, and now it's with tomato, so it's either in a paste or you have it as a soup. So it's interesting seeing how all these kind of like tapas have like changed throughout like the ages. But
I mean, even the word tapa, as I understand it, it was only because Spanish king being in Cádiz, the sand, getting in the drinks, and they just put a piece of bread over his glass to tapa, to cover it, because that's what a tapa does, it's to cover a lid.
Yeah.
And then they started putting like a little bit of food on it, and that's how the birth of the tapa, and then the tapatur. Well, it really is fabulous. I know that you're very busy, but was it fun for you also to just go and do a little tour? And,
no.
You love showing
I love
people the joys of Spain.
Yeah, no, definitely, because I mean, Spain has so much to offer, and it's, yeah, as I said, I like the traditions and stuff, and going around like the wall and the castle, and the big old olive tree, and it's just so quaint, and there's so many beautiful shops, and yeah. No,
and also you're very aware of all the cultural activities. You were saying that next Saturday, so a week today, it's the
reenactment of Fernando el Católico with like the Moors, and so there'll be like processions going through the streets.
I kind of think that's the Moors and Christians, the Moros y Cristianos
but
kind of thing, the
call it that.
reenactment. But it sounds a bit like it, the Castilian king with the Moors. So definitely a sight to see. Do check out for that as well. Linda, thank you very much.
No, you're welcome.
See, a lot to appreciate in our city. If you would like to go yourself, wander around the old town, do a tapa tour. If not, contact Linda. I'm sure she'd be delighted to share her experiences with you too. Thank you so much for joining us. Really do have yourselves a lovely weekend. Enjoy the feria, what's left of it. And I look forward to welcoming you again next week from the feria itself. Take care of yourselves, be nice to each other. Check out the show recordings from the rtvmarbella.tv website or mynicoleking.es with a link to the programme, a Zero Hero initiative, my column in the Euro Weekly News, Marbella Moments. And take care of yourselves. Bye for now.